shed that a little bit more so it's clean underneath the slurry. 2, 3, and...
When we first got to Panama City, it was breathtaking. I've never seen anything like that. You just see the city, and it's bigger than any city I've ever seen. And there's this sprawling town, and half of it is old, and half of it is new. It's breathtaking. And you're on the ocean, and it's incredible.
It's not that we're just going to a warm country in January, although that's certainly attractive. This is about master classes, this is about teaching, this is about performing, this is about touring around a country.
And I guess I was kind of wondering when we got there how big the language barrier was going to be, and if my Spanish was going to be good enough to be helpful to the rest of my section, none of whom spoke any Spanish at all. Luckily, I took Spanish through high school, so I knew enough. There was a lot of pointing, but it was great.
So try it on like those high notes. Just blow as hard as you can.
Okay, good.
Thanks.
For you.
Okay.
When we first got to the school, it was terrifying. I really didn't know what to expect. And as a person who can't speak Spanish very well and has never taught for kids, I wanted to run. And I think the kids, they locked in on that. They realized that we were stepping in with some deficiencies, and so they were incredibly generous. They took time to try and understand. They worked with us. I'm very thankful for that.
I remember hearing a couple of the kids play this one little lick, and I was like, oh man, they kept repeating it, and so I decided, I'm just gonna start playing with them. And I played and just improvised, and they were like blown away, and then we decided to just teach it to everybody, and once everyone knew it, we had people improvise, and we performed it, and it was the first time those kids had ever improvised, and it made me very happy.
And I went to the trombone master class, and one of the students, Paul, was just so excited and a big smile on his face, and he said, "This is really hard. This is really great." And I just love that.
Immediately when we started playing jazz, they started clapping. Some people started standing up, whistling and whatnot.
But the reaction from the audience was so different from anything I'd ever experienced. I think we all really felt like rock stars, like actual celebrities, because after we finished playing and the concert was over, we were having kids and adults coming up to us, taking pictures with us. They don't know who we are, but they want a picture with us. They want us to add them on Facebook and Instagram. They want our phone numbers. They want our autographs.
The formal shots, the crazy shots, the laughter, the tears, the hugs. I mean, just a real celebration.
She and many others are bringing music to children here in David, and we are very happy to help with that.
We brought a lot of instruments over to donate to the communities. I actually had 5 flutes in my suitcase. I had this big square suitcase, and I just said, I'll take flutes, because I figured they'd be easy to stuff in there. But of course, my suitcase was super heavy, and the wheels didn't work. So I made my boyfriend carry it through the airport.
It was kind of touching to me, honestly. I kind of teared up when, all these people suddenly, they wondered, what are they doing? And then they realized, and everyone just gasped, and then everyone started taking pictures, everyone started crying. They just thought they were coming for a concert, and then they get instruments donated to them.
Those instruments, I think, were the most valuable thing that we did in Panama, donating those instruments.
Yeah, I always believe that there's going to be one kid that just picks it up, and that us giving them that instrument, that simple of an instrument, that it's going to make a huge difference. even if it's that one kid. I sincerely think so.
I donated my very first trombone to a kid, and to me that was really special because, you know, here I am studying music. I absolutely love what I do, and giving part of that to a kid in Panama, like, and I was just, all I said, I learned how to say it in Spanish, I don't remember now, but I was like, take good care, enjoy it, and have fun.
I keep saying every time, I'm not doing this again, it's too exhausting. But I'm there on the second day and I see what's happening and I see the interaction and I hear students come up to me and say, that was one of the most difficult and most rewarding things I've ever done. Then I just want to keep doing it.
I think that Panama really reaffirmed why I'm doing what I'm doing. When you're sitting in a practice room for 6 hours a day, sometimes you think, what the heck am I doing with my life? And I think going to Panama and remembering the power that music has to unite people, it's really a universal language. That sounds so cheesy, but it's so true. People understand. They understand what it means because music makes you feel something. And we feel the same things whether you're from Panama or America. And when you feel those things together because you're playing together, I think that's the point of life.